Hey everybody, I'm Active Monster, back with Marvel Heroes. And this time we got Havok up on the chopping block. He's a team-up that's just released. And he's probably one of the cooler looking team-ups. He's got some nice glowy effects. I'm a sucker for glowy effects. Don't know why, I guess I just like glowy effects. And he's definitely got them. We'll do a little zoomy up on him. You can see he's got some super glowy effects. Turn him around. Not so many glowy effects that way. But definitely some cool looking glowies. And if we view him, he's got the standard, set him up as an infinite pet. He's got the standard 30-second duration, 200 base damage percent, and he regenerates 5% of his maximum health per second. Or you can have him as a buff, and very interesting buff, 300 damage rating for energy, and 900 maximum health. So Cyclops is kind of coming to mind on this guy immediately. He's got the standard cubbing bodyguard, which is when he comes into play, 10% of incoming damage is transferred to him. Or while in play, defeating an enemy will reduce the cooldown of the team up by 1 second every second. Or if you're going to have him as a buff, you can have 10% rare item find, special item find, and credit find up there. Also, if you're going to have him as a buff, he has a 5% chance on hit every 30 seconds of gaining 1200 energy damage rating for 10 seconds. Really rings true to Cyclops, doesn't he? Especially for raid setups and everything. And then also as a passive, projectile deflection chance of 8%. And that is not a proc or anything, that's just up there. So that's interesting that they're starting to break out of this. You have to have a proc to get something on this third and fourth slot here on buffs. So I'm liking that very much. Now on his active pet abilities, we're going to be looking at his first tier. So he's got this plasma wave. Havok fires rings of plasma from his body, damaging all enemies in the area. And that hits pretty good, an average of what, 13,000 damage it looks like. And then explosive plasma shot. Havok charges up, then fires an explosive blast of plasma energy, dealing, well, looks like again somewhere around 14,000 damage on average. So let's get him in here. It looks like he stays at range.
I'm at full power.
So that's pretty good. Those are both 6-second cooldowns. This is the first of his Tier 3 and Tier 4 abilities. Let's pull them out. And these are going to be his long duration ones. We got Focus Plasma Beam. Havok condenses plasma energy into a single focus beam that cuts through enemies. And that does 25, almost 26,000 damage twice per second. And then Spin Shot. Sweep the area around you with powerful plasma beams, decimating enemies in an area, which looks like it does somewhere in the vicinity of 63,000 damage on average, maybe 62,000. So let me get in here. He's not going to do anything. There he goes. There's both. Found it much easier to do it with Dr. Strange to get him to get the pets to do their abilities. And that's Havoc. He definitely looks cool. If I was gonna have an active pet, and I wanted something that looked cool, he's on the top of the list. Yeah, I think I'd even like him as a playable character. That's how cool he looks. And I think I like his buff a little bit better, you know, for like Nova and Cyclops, considering they just did those guys. He seems like a pet oriented towards the energy based guys. And so that's it. That's Havoc in a nutshell, anyways. Hope it helped. Hope you guys enjoyed, and talk to everybody real soon.